Welcome to episode 4 of From Fitness Model to Pregnant. We are 20 weeks, which is halfway, blows my mind. What I'm going to go through today in this episode is my training, my nutrition, a few questions that people ask me, how the baby's going, and what's ahead. Training. I am still going 5 times a week. 2 upper, 2 lower, and a CrossFit session. Now, obviously, I'm not going to grow, and after I have the baby, I'm going to lose all this muscle, so I've really just put my headspace in maintenance. My intensity in the sessions, or my intention, it's not as great as it usually would be, because there's no reward at the end for me. It's really just, let's maintain this muscle, which, yeah, it still does require hard work. So I still follow a program. Example is, in a session, I do 3 to 4 sets of 5 to 6 exercises. It's giving me the volume I need, but I'm not trying to break barriers or 1RMs. Compound movements are really gassing me. So I've started to sort of turn more to machines because it just takes up less energy. A bench press versus a seated chest press is so much easier. You still get a good workout, you still get a good pump, you're still working close to failure. It's just less energy demanding. So I have started to go towards more machines than free weights, which never in my life have I done that before. I'm all about maximizing free weights because I love how it incorporates your whole body, not just, if I'm doing chest press, not just my pecs, which, that's an advantage in itself. It's just a different style of training than I'm used to. Nutrition, pretty much what I was doing before pregnant, between 2,600 and 3,000 calories, which is also what I was doing before because I was trying to grow. So I was in a 15% surplus before, and now that surplus, instead of serving muscle growth, is serving human growth. Generally speaking, my eating patterns are pretty similar. So nothing really new to report there. I still think I'm not quite at the she's obviously pregnant stage. If you know me, it is very obvious. In normal clothes, I would usually wear a skirt and a top or shorts and a singlet kind of thing, it just doesn't look quite right. I still just cover myself in an oversized tee. A couple of people have been a bit funny about those comments that I've made, you should embrace it, you should show it, it's beautiful. It is, but I'm also a realist. If I look in the mirror and I don't like the way the outfit sits on me, I'm not going to wear it, just like anyone. So I will choose the oversized tees until I can find appropriate clothing to flatter the belly. In the gym, I just wear an oversized tee or a cropped oversized tee. I look pretty cute. You just see this little belly poke out the bottom, and I'm like this tiny little stocky round thing just toddling around the gym. Progress on the little man. I had a midwife appointment a couple of days ago and was just in and out. She's like, are you experiencing bleeding? No. Experiencing headaches? No. Experiencing this? No. Took the heartbeat, 126 beats per minute. Just having he's just a little party animal, I swear to you. He kicks or moves every day. So I've got a constant reminder that he's doing okay, which is really nice. So I first felt movement just before 16 weeks. And then a week later, I saw it. I'm lying in bed. I'm like, whoa, he's going nuts. And I looked down and I was like, what? And I could see it. So that really blew my mind because I didn't think it would be for a long time until I saw movement. We've got a morphology scan next week, which just pretty much tells you the size of the baby, its limbs and stuff, because it's only recently that it's started to grow more in proportion, as opposed to this little fetus with a little alien look about it. So some questions people have been asking me: are you worried about how you're going to look after, what's going to happen with your body? Yes and no. It seems to be very individual how well people bounce back. I do have a lot of friends who over the years, healthy, fit, pop a kid out, and they bounce back fast. But also they were in their early 30s. So I'm 37 in a few days. Will I bounce back so fast? Like my skin quality at 37 versus them at 30? I don't know. When I weigh things up, is if that's the price of a child, I don't fucking care, because looks fade, your body goes. When I'm 50, who fucking cared what I looked like back then? Because now I had a family. Now I have a family. So look, let's reflect on that again after, when I'm probably crying in a bowl of fucking cereal or whatever, wishing my body was something else. I'm sure that's gonna happen. Another question was, how do you manage food? I'm always really hungry. This is from someone who's also pregnant. I listen to my hunger cues. If I'm hungry, I eat. Also, it's like, if I feel hungry for 5 minutes, all of a sudden it's like hunger pains. Whereas in a normal non-pregnant life, it would slowly creep up. You're like, oh, I could be hungry, whatever. Now it's like, hungry. Eat the food. If you are hungry, your body is telling you, girl, go get some more food in you. And the last question, actually, this has been asked a ton of times. Do Taco and Rico know that something's going on? Taco? Hey, bud. Do you know that something's going on? Look at him. He's just like, I just want cuddles. I don't think he has any idea. Now this little sack of potatoes, you can only laugh at him. Do you know that something's going on? He's deaf and has one eye, so probably not. And right now he's just like, oh, she's touching me. So I think the verdict is no. They don't seem to have those sort of instincts. That is a wrap. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. And throw me any questions. Happy to incorporate them into the next episode. Love yous.